good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. I said let's go, now. Technically that is true, but I still report to the Old Mary Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds. I have many important things on my mind. Find out why he's here and what he wants. What? Preposterous, and just the sort of thing I would expect from mages who have nothing better to do with their time. I have made it quite clear that my only role here is as an advisor to the Archmage. I would suggest that you not further spread this rumor.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes, and so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Were
you about to say?
What is the meaning of
You
this?
must excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play
I'm not sure what happened.
You asked to see a specific
monk
member
from the
of
Psijic
college.
Order.
Here she is.
Here after
Now, what
all
is it
these
that you
years, and
want?
then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it. I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Can you possibly help Jazargo? Mages in Cyrodiil are all... Skyrim was not Jazargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics. Jazargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stand out as a mage. But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jazargo when you are ready. You can resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. Jezargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jezargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work. The what of what? No idea. If it is important, maybe Toftir knows. He seems to know a lot. Jezargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
Even with the college's... Let me give you a bit of advice. There are some experiments the college frowns on. If purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea, I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into... if you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I'm only concerned with my own. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final. No, you're not understanding this. Onmund made a deal. He made that choice, and now he has to live with it. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final. Look how persistent you are. It's charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me? You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff, and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Do we have a deal? Yes. I thought we'd gotten past that bit already. Onmund's amulet in exchange for my staff. Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact. I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look, then.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? I still need some help, if you can spare the time. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Well, I simply thought you might wish to help out one of your fellow mages. If that's not enough, I suppose, I have this amulet you could take. Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There! Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. Until next time.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly. Day-to-day operations are my responsibility, which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me. No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order, predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. The college will be here for you no matter what. Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another one, but... well, it sounds silly, but mine has sentimental value. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. Until next time.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Education. Have you, by chance, seen my research notes? Well, now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Take a look. Mm-hmm.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I'd better get going.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself, rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it. What? No, goodness no. At least, I don't think so. No, it's just something I'd prefer to keep to myself. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off-limits.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Farewell.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Please, if there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
There are some experiments the college frowns. If they're aware of it, of course. This is it, men! They say that our foes spoil, and that we are nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers. But no! We are farmers! We are craftsmen! We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers! We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true! Because we fight as one! And because our hearts are bursting with what we do here today, we do for our country! For all the true lords of Skyrim! Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lies them! They barricade to block us! You tear through them! And the Imperials behind them! Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours! Everyone on me! That's how these Imperial milk drinkers are true lords look like!
could...
Skyrim! That's it? That's your best? Damn you! Victory is yours! I submit! Now you're just mad. For Skyrim! Come on! We'll kill you! Don't take my Yeah! Go! Come on! You're not even trying! Son of a... You're bleeding! I fought tougher than you. We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight! Carlos, smite you! You'll pay for that? For Skyrim!
Hawks in the Empire.
Take that! I got something for you. You'll have to come and get it. Lucky him.
Somebody help!
Hey, be careful. I can still put up a fight. Got it.
I've fought colds tougher than you. That's the end of that.
Stay back, Lord.
I'll be damned if I let this rabble take my city without raising my own sword. Is someone there? Got something on the sword? Is that the best you can do?
Guide me!
Enough! That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! You should be talking to my steward. I surrender. Give me a few hours to gather my household. I'll depart. You have my word.
Albrove!
Vignar Greymane. Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't a dagger in the back have sufficed?
This is personal. The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore. And you have no place in Whiterun anymore.
A convenient position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then?
We did it!
We need the Empire as much as it needs us.
Oh.
We Nords are the Empire.
What happened?
Our blood built it. Our blood sustains it.
Damn shame.
You, of all people, should know that.
Oh. What
If
happened?
this was my empire, I'd be able to worship whoever I damned well pleased. You wish
We
to
sure
be an
showed
empire
them.
Without Talos?
I'm going to find
Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them.
What happened?
The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor.
Oh.
Skyrim
What
needs
happened?
a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government.
He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. You hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Get over to
I'm
Windhelm.
pretty sure I
Tell
killed more
Ulfric
than you.
of our victory
I was
here.
counting.
Get over to Windhelm. Tell Ulfric of our victory here.
I surrender. Give me a few hours to gather my household.
They will sing stories of this day.
Have my word.
Make a move toward Balgruuf, and you're dead.
Get over to Windhelm.
My eyes.
Tell Ulfric of our victory here.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for it.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
You need to leave now.
Keep your eyes open.
You lost? You need something to do, or you just
If you
enjoy
need to sample
slowing
some of the
down
finest mead in
hard-working
Skyrim,
folk?
you're in the right place. If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the owner, Sabjorn.
Welcome. Take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from the Aretino resident.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Damn. The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's... Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. Go with the gods. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We'll wrest it from them soon enough. We must. Its central position is key.
Talos guide you.
Watch yourself out there.
Staying safe, I hope.
I'm not sure. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us. My father. When finally clamoring the throne of Isgomor. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough. The Imperials have already dug in Whiterun.
We are farmers! We are craftsmen! We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers! We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true! Because we fight as one! And because our hearts are bursting with anger! What we do here today, do for our country! For all the true Lords of Skyrim! Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire, whose legion lies there. They have barricades to block us, but we'll tear through them, and the Imperials behind them! Our
Pleasant weather for a war, huh?
If we can find everyone... Talos Skyrim. Water the ground with your blood!
disgusting.
On your knees. I knew I heard something.
Carlos, strike you! For the sons of Skyrim! Made it. I was sure I'd find you face down in the dirt.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight.
Huh? A little late for that, don't you think? Stay back, Lord. I'll be damned if I let this rabble take my city without raising my own sword. Protect the guard with your lives!
I'll enjoy. Kill you!
That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! Everyone stand down. That's an order. Stand down!
Algrove!
Fignar Grey. Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't a dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? The Empire has
I
no
surrender.
place in Skyrim.
Give me
Not
a few
anymore.
hours to gather
And
my
get
house.
over to Windhelm. Tell
Keep your
Ulfric
distance.
Victory here.
My eyes in position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then? We need the Empire as much as it needs us.
Oh.
We Nords are the Empire. Our blood built it. Our blood sustains it. You, of all people, should know that.
Oh.
If this was my empire, I'd be able to worship whoever I damn well pleased. You wish to see an empire without Talos? Without its soul? We
What
should be
happened?
fighting.
Thanks. Couldn't have done that without you.
Need them? The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. You hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day. I'm pretty sure I killed more than you. I was counting.
Get over to Windhelm. Tell Ulfric of our victory here.
Are your ears still... That goes away. Hey.
We showed those...
Trouble? Everything all right? Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Need something?
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you? Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
Come, by order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, so you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get that.
The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift. Take care. Galmar thinks we should double our men for the region.
A reasonable strategy. The Stormcloaks are finding victory. Well, sir, the whole Valkyrie is very vulnerable. Fight or die well.
I'm pretty sure I killed more than you. I was... Do colors seem brighter to you? Everything seems bigger, too. Strange.
They will sing stories of this day.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
It is not the place of the college to become involved in local politics.
This is it, men! They say that our foes... Talos guide you. Talos guide you.
The townsfolk, I lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't really know what keeps me going.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
It's so good to see you again.
We've driven the Imperials out of Whiterun. This is good. Very good. We now control the center. It's a powerful position. One I aim to keep. But I'm disappointed to hear you ran away from the battle. The gods do not reward cowardice. Nor do I. I expect better from you. I suspect you'll be of greater use to us with greater freedom. So you're free to engage the Imperials as you see fit. But I also want you to find our hidden camp in Valkyrie. Galmar will have special tasks for you, and will need you when we liberate the capital. You'll be doing whatever Galmar Talos guide you.
The Stormcloaks are finding...
enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the local Nords may not like us very much.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. I simply need... And please, let's just